Hi, writers. Mrs. Hepburn here. I'm looking forward to talking to you about your writing today. So, I've been thinking about my writing lately, and I'm wondering if you guys are thinking the same thing. So, I've been thinking about all the different things that I've done as a writer this year. So, I was thinking about I've written opinion pieces where I made big, bold claims about important topics in my life. And I've written how-to pieces where I've explained how to um, participate in a Zoom chat lately. So doing this kind of learning. I've written lately informational pieces. So one day I decided to write all about how to take care of a Neapolitan Mastiff because I have a giant Neapolitan Mastiff for a dog, and I can tell you all about how to take care of her because my dog Millie is something that I know a lot about taking care of that. And then I got to thinking about the last couple of days though, my writing life has kind of gotten stuck. So I've been I've had something called writer's block. And so writer's block is what writers get when they kind of struggle with thinking about what to write about next. And so as I was thinking about that, I was thinking about some learning that we've done this year, and I thought maybe this might be helpful for you. And so I thought I would just record a quick video thinking that this might be helpful for you as a writer right now. And I want to share with you guys something that I've been thinking about. Um, so I'm going to pull up my document camera here. Hopefully you guys can see this really well. I'll make it good and big. And so one of the things that writers do is they think about things that are really important to them. So they think about people that are important to them, or they think about places that are important to them, or they think about things that are important to them. And so I thought I might just model for you guys today, how I can think about things like people or places or things that are important to me. And then I can use that to start generating ideas about things that I could write really long about. Topics that are really special or thoughtful to me. So I'm going to pull out my writing notebook, and I just want to encourage you guys today to think about, are you using a writing notebook? Are you using some scrap paper? Some of you might have journals at home. Think about this and maybe you could try that. So I'm going to pull out my writing notebook today, and I want to go to, I have mine separated by different genres. So my particular writing notebook has different genres. So I'm going to go to my next page, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to start just like a couple of sections in my notebook. People, important places, and important things. And so as I think about these things, I'm going to use this and I'm going to title my page today, Generating Ideas, because this is going to help me. Ideas. Just think about these things. So when I think about people that are important to me, as I'm thinking right now, I would say that some people that are really important to me and that are on my mind right now a lot are one person would be my dad. So I've been thinking about him a lot because he's older and he lives far away, and so he's been on my mind a lot lately. So I think he would be somebody that I could write about. And then my husband Aaron and I just moved from a big house to an apartment. And so we've got to spend a lot of time together lately. And so when I think about somebody who's really important in my life, I would have to say my husband Aaron is right on top of that list. Someone else that I would think about are my kids, and that would be Logan and Alex and Angela and Demi. Those are some important people in my life. Some important places in my life. Let's think about that. So some really important places in my life I would have to say are home. And especially right now, I would have to say my house. Some places that I like to go are I like to go to the gym and work out. I like to go to school. Um, I like to go to the school that I work at and spend time there. And some important things in my life. Let me think. Books. Books have been really important. So been spending a lot of time with like hard, like paper copy books, and I'm spending a lot of time listening to books. And then I think about like something that's been really important to me lately because of our current reality is my phone because I can stay connected with people. And then my computer, I wouldn't have said before that those were really important to me, but now I would have to say that those are the things that help me stay connected with people. So, as a writer, you can start to think about like generating topics or things that you could write about. And I'm going to just choose one today, and then I'm going to show you guys how you can take that and start like thinking about what could you write about when you think about that particular important person, place, or thing in your life. And so today, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to choose school. So I'm going to choose school, and I'm just going to kind of go in this little space here. You do it however you want. You can flip over your page and start a new page. You can keep adding to this list however you want, but I'm just going to start right here. And so I'm going to choose school. And the reason why I'm thinking school is there's some things about going to school that really stick out to me. So when I go to school, I have friends there. So I could write about my friends that I have at school. I have lots of different friends. I love the smell of school lunch. Like, the smell of school lunch just makes me happy. Like it warms my heart. So I could write a lot about that. Something else that I think is I love recess. And the reason why I love recess is because when I go to recess, I play kickball every day with all the kids. And when I play kickball, I am all-time pitcher, and I love being all-time pitcher. So kickball is super fun for me, and I get to be the pitcher during that time, during kickball time. And so I feel like as the teacher, since I'm the pitcher, I can kind of help make it a little bit more fair. Sometimes at recess too, though, I have been known to like walk the playground with lots of kids, and we tell stories, and I get to hear stories about people's lives, and so I love that so much. And then something else just that I love about school is I love doing conferences with kids. So I love conferences because I get to know my students better. And so I'm just kind of students better. So I get to hear about their stories. I get to hear about what they like and what they don't like. And so what I hope that I did today, like, is help give you some ideas about what you could do if you're kind of stuck as a writer, like I was before I started this today. So what you do first is you can think of some important people, some important places, some important things in your life, and then you can open up your writing notebook or a journal or some scrap paper, and you can start kind of generating ideas. Like I'm sitting here and I'm just thinking of people I could add. I could add my best friend Beth. I could add my grandma. I could add my friend Shauna, my friend Stephanie. my friend Susie. Like, I have all kinds of stories about all these places. I have fun stories from like going to the pool or the park. I have some really great stories about hanging out on my deck or going in my yard, big parties that we've had with our kids in our yard. So, what I do is I just start thinking about the people, the places, and the things, and then I can choose one and start generating ideas around that topic or that situation. And now I get to write long about this. So, if you're thinking or you're struggling with what you're going to write about, don't forget that you can think about people, places, and things and pull out your notebook or your piece of paper and start to just generate ideas. Now I have days and days worth of writing that I can do. So remember, today and every day, you can write about anything that's important to you. Thank you.